Everything's a mess in here. Trying to decide what I want to take. I decided to take this old beauty right here. My Marlboro Miles pack. Not going that far. So, been a while since I used her. I like to throw everything out on the floor of the living room, but the dogs have been being stupid and taking off with my shit, so gonna use this Equip Walmart mosquito hammock. It is heavier, but I want to see how this one Tigress underquilt fits underneath it. And it's gonna get down to about 45 degrees tonight, so I'll really put this thing to the test. My 10 by 10 Nature Calls tarp, and then a few others that you'll see in the video. No, I'm not bringing too much stuff. It's just going to be overnighter here. Probably leave in the morning, late morning. But you ever get your ribs pack out and be like, how the hell I untangle this frickin' thing? I'll set Lucy up here, get some light. Kyle should be here in a little bit. Of course, I'm gonna take the whole fishing kit here. And then this is my micro graphite by Shakespeare. This is like a $5 yard sale, but it's one of my favorite poles right now. A Shimano. But yeah, good stuff. Well, it's kind of cool out, man. Must be maybe 70 and breezy, maybe a little cooler. Had to go through stuff. I don't know, I can't find my freaking other hat. You guys ever do that? You ever just like come back from a trip, everything gets scattered everywhere, and then when you go out again, you can't. This is my old hat, but I had a tan one that I think Kyle stole it. And this is neat little. This is a neat little cheap rechargeable lantern. Like I said, we're not going that far in, so we might bring it. Might just stay in the truck. Man, I'm trying to rush and pack all this stuff. I hope I got everything. If not, still have fun time. Still got to get some beer yet. Got to go get some Bush and some Fireball. So I'm gonna pack up the rest of this stuff. Go get me some beers and wait for Kyle to get here, and we'll go back to you when we get on the trail out to the campsite. Made it out here. Got a little bit of a drive back in the woods here. Like I said, it's not too far, not too bad. Looks like the owner did some brush hogging for the deer season. It's coming up this weekend, so kind of wanted to get one of the last days on the creek. So get over here. That's like 200-yard walk, if that. I don't know if you can see, we're not too far from the truck there. And the same place that Ben from Living Survival and me came and camped. Look at the water's down on the dead creek. A little breezy out today. Fire pits. And the creek is just right out there. I'll get this camp set up. Here's this Equip hammock from Walmart. Got this from Wyndham Woodcraft. They were still selling them over there in Maine, and I couldn't even find them online here, but not bad. I might have the head net up a little far. It's got these spreader bars, and yeah, it's heavy, but not bad. Nice hammock. Well, the one Tigress underquilt kind of fits a little different. Had to do some adjusting, but it seems to fit it pretty good. I'll get my tarp set up and go out and try some fishing. Well, this is the Nature Calls 10x10, and I could have centered it a little bit better. But you remember I was saying you always forgetting something? Well, I forgot my top quilt, my sleeping bag. Got the underquilt underneath there, but nothing to cover up with, so good thing it's only one night. We're not on the river for 4 days. So hopefully this will keep the wind off me, and I brought an insulated shirt and a jacket, so it shouldn't be too bad. Too horribly bad. Kyle's got his Hennessy hammock up there. This is a nice fall day. You might see some deers this evening. But it covers up pretty good. I had that underquilt adjusted for my grand trunk, but this seems a little bit longer. And so I was going to use this in rainy weather. I'd probably use my 12x12. This seems like a little bit longer hammock. Sometimes it's nice to do some wild camping that is really not at a campground, but somebody's property, where it's just you come and you find and clear out a spot, and you're not that far from your vehicle. You can bring extra stuff, coolers, things like that, maybe make a couple trips, some comfort items. But I'm just walking back here, gonna grab me my adult beverages. I'm starting to slobber a little bit, so I'm back here at the truck. I'm gonna turn you around here. It is just a beautiful fall day. We're just in the woods out that way, and the river's straight over there. So we're pretty much done with camp. Going to just haul a couple things down there, maybe get some wood, and then try some fishing till dark, maybe even after dark. So nice little path he made for the kids' cousin to hunt. Like I said, bow season here in Michigan starts in a few days, and I wanted to get out here because after the bow season, then really isn't any camping out here. People are hunting. But we're just right over there, and the river's up over there. We have plenty of firewood, a lot of fallen stuff over on this side, so we really don't have to try to cut a bunch of wood and haul it over here. Looks like Kyle's already got into his adult beverages. That's what I'm going to do. Sit and have one. Missy found me this little military shovel here. Folding one, wooden handle. I don't know what era it is, but it's got a wooden handle. And then this type of folding carrying case there. We have a little pit. Way I can cover the stuff up so it's not all smelling and everything for them for deer season. And the river is low. Man, it's so overgrown and thick in here. A lot worse than earlier this spring or earlier this summer. And man, the river's so low. It's really hard to fish right now. A lot of the deep holes where you have fish holding up, you can't even hardly get to them. Man, it's just been so overgrown, hard to find spots to fish. But I'll come up here and it's like all shallow in here, and Kyle's like, "You see that big old fish?" I thought he was fucking with me, but big old fish kind of floating sideways down the creek. So I got me a big old weight out there, night crawler. I'm gonna get these bitches. Anyway,
yep,
we're gonna get these bitches. Captain's log. The woods were thick and full. The river was shallow. Well, it's starting to get a little bit dark here, and it's really hard fishing here. Past years I've came out here and cleared a bunch of spots, but this spring and summer I really didn't get out here too much to do it. So this is overgrown. You kind of got to cut your way to the bank, and then, you know, hope that you don't go through a dozen hooks getting snagged up. Well, there's always tomorrow morning. Excuse me. And there's always beer by the fire. Missy gets me this white cheddar cheese. It's like freaking awesome. It's like a really, really sharp cheddar cheese. Oh yeah. Little creek chub. About all we got. Kyle had a good bite. So. Oh no, that it didn't even tinkle to the end of my pole. I'll set up there. Got the Lucy lamp. Man, I tell you what, a Lucy lamp is, man, awesome. Yeah, it is awesome. I bought 2 of them, and it's a freaking amazing. So if anybody out there is wondering about a Lucy lamp, it's well worth the $14, $15 you pay for it. Yeah, this is nice creek chub. That's a eater if you needed to. That's not what we're looking for. And Kyle got him a little creek chub. Oh, where the trout are, man. At least we're catching fish. I mean, it's better than just like not catching anything, I suppose. Well, if this was chub night, we would be winning, but you know what? I think we would have a lot of fish in a survival situation.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And who doesn't carry a fishing kit in their survival kit? More crick chubs. Nice little fire. Maybe cook something. Chili's doing good. Cooking it over the little gas grill here. But needs to heat up evenly. Tastes good. And just Dutch chili with some cornbread. Military, U.S. military cornbread. And cornbread isn't bad, is it?
No, it's good.
That was like pretty good.
Not dry or grainy.
Kind of moist. All right, let's taste this Dutch MRE here. Chili. What's that? Chili con?
Carne.
Yeah. Looks good. Here, you try.
Is it hot?
It's not too bad. It's good. It's good. It's not spicy like our chili stuff, is it? I think U.S. stuff is a little bit spicier. But not bad. And then,
Tastes a little like Hormel.
yeah, it does. It does, don't it?
Yeah.
And then
Oh, thanks.
a little piece of cornbread to go with that. This is military. Been saving this to go with this right here, so maybe we'll just add it in there. Take out that oxygen package. See how it turns out like that. Yeah, it's pretty good. A little bit like a Hormel chili. Let's get a closer look here. There we go. Oop. Very good. Something awesome about being in the woods, man. Having the fire going. And not being at a campsite, you know?
Yeah.
Not being at, Fuller's or wherever.
Yeah, that one spot you had was pretty good. How were those guys that night? Were they noisy, that softball team, or?
No, they weren't bad. Everybody said that they were going to be bad, but they were pretty good.
It'd be nice if there was like a campground along the Dowagiac River, you know, you could, on the river,
Go down to and camp.
yeah.
I was like, I told everybody, I was like, we could always do that down to here,
Yeah.
you know. I know the river well enough to know what bridge and how close we're gonna be. We could always get on this side and tie some pink ribbons, orange ribbons,
Yeah.
on the branches here, to know that we're coming up on it. And pull into the dead creek here.
Yeah.
It'd be easy to get into.
Yeah.
Pull up and I wonder if I lost my fucking spoon.
No, you had your lighter you lost. You found your spoon.
Yeah, I ate. And then, I don't know where it went. Maybe put it in there. Okay. Heard a turkeys gobbling this morning. Man, I froze my butt off. Not having a top quilt or sleeping bag, man. Bottom half stayed warm, but cold night, man. I had to get up about 4 o'clock in the morning and stoke the fire and warm up. And went back to bed about 4:30. Got up about 7:30. Man, I survived. Oh, some good coffee. Lost my spoon. I think it accidentally got thrown in the fire. Oh well. Hey, look. My spoon. Hell, it's about 8, a little after 8. Nice morning, though. There's a Kyle made one under quilt from that Costco down. Let's see if he's still up. Hey man, did you stay warm?
Yeah, not bad.
I froze my ass off. That was up.
Yeah.
Did you hear me up at like 4?
You puking?
Huh?
You puke?
No.
Oh, I heard an animal, or if it was you.
No. I hacked up a good lung this morning, but nice cool morning this morning. Yeah, I guess I'm doomed for crick chubs. Here's a bigger one. Man, just all crick chubs in here.
Don't forget mine.
Oh, there's a leaf bass. Well, just some crick chubs this morning, and it's nice and peaceful out here. Sun's coming out, starting to warm up a little bit. I think we're gonna head up and pack everything up and head on out. Heard some deers earlier this morning blowing and tooting, but that's about it. All right. Got about it all, don't we?
Yeah.
Well, make one more round around camp here. Make sure we didn't leave any trash. Make sure we didn't leave any tent stakes. I think we got everything. Got the fire put out. Yeah. Well, good time, good time. Again, no trouts, a bunch of creek chubs, but that's all right. Just like to get out one more time before deer season. Around here, southwest Michigan where we live, a lot of private land, and there's some state land, but once deer season starts, it's really hard to get out and do any camping unless you go somewhere where there's no hunting, or you go to a campground. So, well, we're off here back at the truck, and I'm gonna head home, take a shower, get me another cup of coffee, and might take a nap. So, until the next time, guys, take care. Thanks for watching.